Hello my friends, welcome to another episode of Magnum Videos. My name is Michael. I'm not usually the main camera operator. I'll introduce you to him in a little bit here as we continue with this video. Meanwhile, we've got a very exciting video today. I think you're going to like it. In the meantime, we are outside doing a little bit of yard work. I've got my assistant here, Miss Rosie. Say hello, Miss Rosie.
Hello, Miss Rosie. What in the world are you doing? I'm trimming these bushes. What does it look like I'm doing?
That's about the name of that tune. We're going to go back inside and do some additional filming, and we'll put this video together, and I think you're going to like it a lot.
Hey,
What?
what are you doing?
I'm just working, trying to think of an idea for a video.
Well, you were talking the other night about how much you liked Peter McKinnon.
Yeah?
Why don't you kind of do a Peter McKinnon style video?
You know, I've been thinking about that. That might be a good idea.
All right, I'll be looking for it.
Okay, I'll be calling you for help. In case you missed it, the title of this video is the Peter McKinnon Experiment. Now, if you're not familiar with Peter McKinnon, you really owe it to yourself to go over to his YouTube channel and watch a few of his videos. He is an excellent videographer and great storyteller. Now, I have watched so many of his videos that I feel like I'm kind of an expert on the topic. And I'm going to explain to you a few of the things that make his videos so unique and so different. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to show you an example of incorporating those elements into a video that I have produced. So, first things first, excitement, energy, enthusiasm. I think Peter drinks about 5 or 6 gallons of espresso before he even focuses the camera or pushes the shutter button. He is like the Energizer Bunny on steroids. Great energy level, and I think that draws viewers in. And we'll get back to that in just a minute with an example. Another thing that he incorporates is B-roll footage, lots of B-roll footage. I think he's the king of B-roll, and that adds another element into the mix. And finally, the editing skills that he uses are extraordinary. He's very impressive. I have learned so much from him and from watching his videos. And if he's ever in Kansas City, I hope he'll come by and we can shoot a little B-roll or A-roll or whatever we want to shoot. Maybe a cinnamon roll. Anyway, let's take a look at that sample I mentioned earlier. The first example is typical, I think, of how a lot of YouTubers present themselves on their YouTube videos. And we will watch that, and then we will look at a second example that shows what you can do with a little bit of energy. So, here it is.
Okay, you guys, relax, okay? Take a deep breath. Be fine, don't worry. You ready?
Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy
Come here.
day.
Come here and stand over here.
When Jesus washed. When Jesus washed. When Jesus washed. When Jesus washed. Jesus washed. When Jesus washed. Washed my sins away.
Y'all gonna have to do better than this.
Oh, happy day.
Let's party.
He taught me how.
Energy is kind of like the flu. If you're around someone that has it, you could catch a little of it. So use energy, use enthusiasm, like Peter McKinnon does, and draw your audience in. Make them part of the excitement. So that's it on energy. I did mention B-roll. Some of you who are just starting out may not know what B-roll is, but B-roll is basically additional footage from another camera, aside from your main camera, that you can incorporate into the video from the main camera. So we're going to do a little video next, and we're going to incorporate some excitement. We're going to incorporate a story. We're going to incorporate some B-roll, and I will do my best to do my very best job of editing. We'll put a music track behind it and see if we can make that work, and we'll just see how it comes out. Now, keep in mind, I am no threat to Peter McKinnon from a videographer standpoint or a photographer standpoint, but this is my best effort to try to show you how you could incorporate those same elements that he uses so well in his videos. So here it comes. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and let's roll it. Hello friends, my name is Michael. Welcome to another episode of Magnum Videos. I'm down here in the green screen and I'm going to show you how I set it up. But first, I want to let you know that this is a video for my Peter McKinnon experiment. So I'm going to try to be a little more excited than I normally am. I haven't had any coffee yet. But anyway, let me get it set up and I'll be back right after the intro. Oh, hey, I'm glad you showed up. The movie's about to start. It's supposed to be a really good one. I'm back. All right, the first thing I need to do is turn on some lights. So stay right there. All right, we have the lights on. We have the camera in position. The audio you're hearing is coming in directly into the Canon Vixia onboard mic. So I apologize for any video lack of quality. So the first thing I need to do is to get a focus. I typically use this little tripod here and set it up in the chair in about where my head would be. Turn on the A-roll camera and set it to manual focus, and I can zoom in with this 70D to about 10 times the normal size, and I can get a real clear focus on that. I normally zoom this 185 or 30 to 185 lens in to about 75 millimeters, and then I can get my focus exact. All right, that looks pretty crispy. So we're going to zoom this back out to normal size. I'll get the camera set up in the exact framing I want to use. I'll lock that down. Lock that down. Turn it around and see how it looks. Alrighty. And that looks pretty good. I could get just a bit lower in the frame. Let's check that. There we go. Perfect. Now, the next step is to plug in my Audio-Technica wireless mic. I mean, wired mic. This is the AT3350, I think is the name of it. So we'll plug that in. Turn this back around. And we should be good as soon as we turn it on. But first, we need a wardrobe change. All right, there we go. Now, the reason I'm doing this video here is to show you the aspects of Peter McKinnon's videos that we discussed. First of all, the high energy. Peter is full of energy. And this isn't going to take long, so let's put 2 minutes on the clock. Bam! Bam! I'm going to have to work on that. I haven't got that down yet. And a friend of mine said to do a magic trick, and I don't have any magic tricks to show you either. So you're just going to, this is it. This is what you get. But I do have some B-roll going on at the same time. So hopefully you can get a little bit of energy input here from this, and a little bit of B-roll, and some green screen. I have no idea what kind of background I'm going to put on here, but let's go ahead and put something back there. I'll just use magic for it this time. Yeah, I like it. Looks good. So I think that's about it. I'm going to keep this relatively short. I want to do a disclaimer here. First of all, Peter McKinnon, I hope this hasn't offended you. You are my hero as far as videography is concerned. I love your videos. You are exceptionally talented young man. I do have some copyrighted footage in here that I used for an example. So I did that under the fair use clause. And I think that's about it. I want to thank Miss Rosie for her help in putting this video together earlier. And if you've got any questions, I didn't put a time lapse in, but you know, that's another thing that Peter does sometime, and also sometimes he incorporates drone footage. So both of those things add energy and excitement to your video. So I think, as I said a couple of times already, I think that's about it for now. So until I speak with you again, and even after that, you stay focused.